The other week, I was doing a workshop in a homeless shelter for women. And this particular group had so many questions. The spirit was high, the energy was high. It was just an amazing day. It was supposed to be a 1 hour session where I bought pizza, and that 1 hour turned into 2 hours, turned into 3 hours. And I had another meeting that I just couldn't cancel. I canceled one meeting. I had another one that I couldn't cancel. So I had to leave. And I promised I'm going to have to come back because the energy and the vibe was just so good. I had so many questions. This group of homeless women, this group that many people say I shouldn't go teach because they don't have any money. But they have questions. And I'm always proven right. Questions about financial predators, questions about how to repair their credit, questions about retirement, questions about budgeting, questions about investing, questions about children and child education and making sure they can afford funding for the children's education and health care and insurance, estate planning, questions upon questions upon questions. They kept firing away. But you know the one question they didn't ask? What's going to happen with the Donald Trump indictment? Never asked it. Never came up. In the 3 hours we sat there talking in a very spirited conversation about how to get their finances together, dealing with issues about what's happening on that kitchen table because they want to eat. They want to be able to afford to be self-sustaining. They want to be able to afford to pay their own way. They want to do that. And that's what they were concerned about. And they have a story that's just like a lot of other families all across this country. Right now, we've got almost 40 million people in poverty. If you want to include those individuals that are 1 to 2 paychecks away from being right where those homeless women are, missed paychecks, millions more. Talk to Claire, CEO of Feeding America, food bank network of over 200 food banks across this country, families lined up. Many for the first time. Never thought they would be in that situation where they didn't have enough money to pay for the grocery bill to feed their family. They never thought they'd be there. I promise you, they're not thinking about the Donald Trump indictment. Now, if you listen to what the mainstream media is trying to tell us, that's what we're supposed to be thinking about. That's what we need to be focused on. Donald Trump indictment. It's top story of every channel. And I don't know, as you're watching this right now, whether you're for or against it. I don't know if you want him to be acquitted. I don't know if you want to be found guilty. But I promise you, that's at the end of the day, whether he's acquitted or guilty, the same financial issues that you had before the decisions are the same ones that's going to be after. They're still going to be in your face. They're still going to be pressing you, things that you need to get resolved financially. In your own household, kitchen table issues on how can you eat. Right now, as I'm filming this, we've got a country that has record level credit card debt usage. An entire country that has too much month at the end of their money, an entire country that's not even living check to check, is living check to Tuesday. And these people are building up debt just to try to keep food on the table. Because they want to eat. And many of them can't afford it. So I'm calling you out. Yeah, I'm calling some organizations out today. Because we want to work with you. Main Street wants to work with you. Because we've got a solution to that can help. It's not a silver bullet solution, but boy, it can help. So I'm calling out Mark Muriel, National Urban League. Reverend Al Sharpton, National Action Network, NAACP, Rainbow Push. I'm calling you out. We've got a network of over 18,000 nonprofits across this country. Just imagine, every single one of your members can text us. They can email us all of their questions. They'll be answered within 24 hours, free of charge. We answer their question, and then we refer them to our network of nonprofits that can provide free ongoing one-on-one counseling for every single one of your members. A virtual financial coach for every single one of your members across this country. That's what we can provide. And they're not the organizations I want to work with. No. I'm going to call you out too, Patriot Prayer, Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, Three Percenters, Aryan Brotherhood, Ku Klux Klan, MAGA. I'm calling you out too. Yeah, email us, text us. We want to work with you too. Because we understand that the only colors that matter in this movement are red and green. Red because we all bleed the same, and green because we all have many of the same financial issues and questions. And this should be the uniting factor that causes all of the division to, at least while we discuss this topic, to stop. I'm not under naive impression that we're going to agree on everything. It's not going to happen. But I do think on this topic, economics and financial education, we've got many of the same people standing in the exact same food pantry line with the exact same financial issues, trying to get food on the table, trying to eat, and not worried about the Donald Trump indictment because they're just too hungry and they know their children want food to eat. Let's work together. Let's get over this divisiveness. I'm calling you out, ADL and any other organization serving my Jewish brothers and sisters. Your people want to eat. Email us. Let's work together. I'm calling you out, GLAD, and any other organization providing services to my LGBTQ plus brothers and sisters. Your people want to eat. Let's work together. I'm calling you out. Billy Graham Evangelical Association, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Joyce Myers, Joel Osteen, Pastor Jamal Bryant, any other organization providing support services and ministry to my Christian brothers and sisters. Your people want to eat. Let's work together. I'm calling you out. Reform Alliance, Brother Brooks over there doing good work, and any other organization doing work for those who are formerly incarcerated. Your people want to eat. Let's work together. It's time that we recognize that, contrary to what the mainstream media wants us to believe, there are things that are more important that we have to focus on. And I'm not trying to say that you should stop advocating your position. I know that's never going to stop. You're too emotionally attached to it. I get it. But can't we at least say, while we discuss finances, this is something we can be together on? Because contrary to popular opinion, contrary to what the mainstream media might want you to believe, we've got way more things that we agree on than we don't agree on. And I know the country is extremely divided over the Donald Trump indictment. You got folks that wanted to be acquitted, folks that wanted to be found guilty, and some folks that don't even care. But regardless of how you feel, we want to work with you. Whether you're atheist, agnostic, or you're Muslim, any organization serving our Muslim brothers and sisters, Buddhists, any organization that has any religious affiliation, your people want to eat. This is a topic of financial education that rises above all divisiveness, above all division. And we've got resources to help. So I humbly ask you to put down the Twitter for a second and put down Facebook for a second. And I'll do it too. I've been a part of those debates in my day, but not when I'll have this on. On Main Street, everybody's welcome. On Main Street, we all want you to come and learn and be empowered because we all want the same things financially for our families. We just want to eat. I hope I hear from you soon. I hope you'll text me. I hope you'll email me. Talk to you soon. Peace.